Hi everyone, it's Rachael Smith with Remax up in Big Bear. Today I'm over in the Boulder Bay neighborhood over on Peak Drive. Come check this one out for $400,000. Okay, so here we are over on Peak, and pretty much like Boulder Bay is just right there. Hop, skip, and a jump away to all those big boulders out in the bay in Boulder Bay part of Big Bear Lake. Whoa, I just noticed this. Look at this tree right here. Ooh, that's kind of wild. I have never seen a tree grow like that. And it's also leaning on the garage. But anyways, we're not talking about that house. We're talking about this one. So it is a rare find to find something under 400,000 in Boulder Bay. Big Bear Lake West is the other name that we have for it. This one is street to street, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, nice on the inside, no major upgrades needed. I can't imagine this thing's gonna last for too long. We do have a newer roof on here as well. So another thing to note, about 1,000 square foot too. So loads of parking. You got easily 2 cars here, 1 in the garage. You've also got it to where you can park right here in the front. And then also you can come in, because it is street to street, you can get in through the back as well. So basically down here, all the way at the end of the street is gonna be Chipmunk. And then this will wrap around to Crest and then North Bay. So not really a dead-end street, but not too many through traffic coming this way. Property line gonna be over here. This one's actually marked. This is what they look like right there, that big thing right there. Stop and waste right here. So if you're a mountain person, you know what a stop and waste is. Do you know what a stop and waste is? Tell me in the comments, yes or no. So we're gonna be going into the front door, but I just wanna call out a few things. So nice stacked stone. We've also got the nice shake siding, kind of giving it a craftsman feel to it. I do wanna also note one thing that I know about the home. There's really only been 2 owners to it. So per Sky that we bought this one, I don't own it. Me and my client, I'm helping him out. He is the second owner. So you, whoever you are, would be the third. So good sidewalks everywhere. And this is kind of like our landscaping here, just kind of desert, rock, dirt, things like that. But all of this is in really good shape. Covered porch entry right here, so you can dry off if it is snowing or anything. But let's go on inside. Okay, so here we are coming inside. Close the door behind me and I'll explain where we're at. Off to the left, we have the kitchen, access to the outside. It can also go back to the bedrooms and the bathrooms this direction. And then off to the right, we've got the living room, and then we've got bedroom, garage, bedroom back here. So we're gonna start this way, go that way, kind of weave through. We do have a little pony wall right here at the entrance, and this is just kind of throwing your keys, your pet chains, everything like that. Nice little entryway table as well. We do have the nice upgraded tongue and groove in here so that it still feels like a cabin. Got big, large tiles on the floor. They're all in good shape. I haven't seen any broken tiles yet. Really good. Upgraded windows. These are dual pane. Really nice, clean, white windows. And then here we are in the living room. So kind of in here, more drywall, kind of yellowish in color. We do still have that wood grain over here. Most of this can come furnished. This piece, which is my favorite piece in the whole house, not coming with it. Hand carved, beautiful, beautiful piece. So TV kind of mounted this direction, 2 couches. Here, large area rug, because it probably does get a little bit cold here in the winter time. We are going over here by the fireplace. Do have a bike here, so I'm not going to mess too much around it, but we've got some stone here, which is the same stone as the outside. Beautiful loggy look up here. Same wall as the rest of it that's looking pretty cabiny. And I'm trying to see if I can find a gas starter, but I don't know, so I'm not gonna look too hard. But you can have a fire here, which is great. in here, sitting at least 4 people. I mean, it is a 3-bedroom, so technically you could get about 6 people in here. 222. And if we go this way, we're going to hit some bedrooms, but I'm going to go this way first. So let's go this direction. So coming in here, there's a slight walk down right here, step down. Garage is going to be this direction, but I'll show you that here in just one moment. We've got the bedroom here. So we do have a door right here. This is about the same, you know, like the garage is the same size as the bedroom too. So you probably, if you only wanted a 2-1, you could convert this into 2-car garage, but it would have to be stacked garages, obviously. Same tile as in the rest of the house here. Bedroom number 1. All 4 walls are the cedar paneling that we see with the nice knots in it. Really kind of a light, nice color too. Good rugs all throughout the house. And great mountain motif furniture in here too. So a lot of like the Big Bear furniture with the Big Bear bedding too. So obviously like people live here, so kind of look past that. The space is really good. You could easily have, this is a queen size bed, but you could easily have a bunk room in here because this seems to be like the larger of the 3 bedrooms. So you could even have a queen on this wall. You could have 2 queens coming this way. You could have a king. Yeah, I mean, you've got lots and lots of options and good light in here too. And so this will take you into the other bedroom. I just want you to see it. Remember that stroller because we're going to see that again, just for reference. So we'll go into the garage at the very end, and there's a surprise car in there that does not come with the property unless you made a huge offer. I'm sure maybe he'd think about it. We are run off of a wall heater in here. Good, nice heat. I can feel it. And then here we've got a nice skylight in the hallway. Good storage all throughout. And so before I turn a direction, I'm just going to tell you where I'm going. There's a bedroom here with access to the outside, bathroom here, and then the kitchen that direction. And notice we're all the same floor as what we've already seen so far. So coming into bedroom number 2, this one good size. This is where you're going to see that stroller again. So that closet, that doorway leads to both. So you could close it off entirely if you didn't want, you know, anybody passing through. But what's great about it is it's not a pass-through bedroom. Like you don't need to go through this bedroom to get to the other bedroom. That is always a no-no for me. You could close that off and just pretend it was never there. Easily put a king-size bed this way too. But this one is a queen-size bed. We've got 2 very large end tables in here just to show you the size of the room. And here's a little sneak peek to the backyard. Don't look too much though. And as I said, like lots of area rugs just because this tile can be cold in the mountains. Yellow drywall in here. And then this is kind of a cool idea. I've never really actually seen it done this way. But we've got a walk-in closet right here. And this closet is a shared closet to the other bedroom. So quite cool that you've actually got like 2 access points for the closet. I think that's one of my favorite features. So then coming down the hallway, we've got storage on the right. Pantry. And then let's go bedroom, bathroom. Which one? Let's go bedroom first. So knock out the 3rd bedroom. Still a good size. Good size furniture in here too. So you could even go a little bit simpler on the furniture and just do a really big bed. We've got a nice border in here that's pretty mountain cabin-y, woodsy look to it. But for $400, guys, like this is one of the best values that I've seen in a long time. Could easily be a vacation rental if you wanted it to be. Here's where we are coming into that other closet, you see? But it's almost like its own thing. It's kind of neat. If you were to use this as a vacation rental, I think you would do very well, especially if you added a hot tub. So that is one thing that I think needs to happen in here, is getting a hot tub. Coming into the shower, we've got same flooring all throughout the house. We've got granite on the countertops. We've got a nice one-piece sink. And then the shower has been upgraded to be kind of that like barnwood look, right? Looks like planks. And then we've got a nice shampoo box over here. Goes all the way to the ceiling. So it gives it this really like grandiose feel to it. Because a lot of times people stop short on showers and just go to like here. And it's like, why did you do that? Because it feels bigger and better when you go all the way to the top. A complementing shower pan. And then a nice seamless floor drain. So then we're going to come down. We've got the water heater right here. Just kind of look in there and see it. It is double strapped. And here's the back side of the heater. So it's kind of nice that it's efficient on both sides. This house would be a good candidate to do, central heating too, because you do have an attic. So you could get there pretty easily to do that. Coming into the kitchen, we've got a pretty full-sized kitchen. So we've got a little, this is mobile piece right here. Same countertop as in the kitchen here. It's like a Formica that looks like a granite, but it's pretty clean too. Dual sink, aluminum. And all the windows are upgraded. What I like about it is like sometimes people chimp out and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna do the front ones. And make it people think they did all the windows. All the windows are done. Good cabinetry. I like that these have been painted like the silver color. Very mountainy look to it. And it's kind of like a baby blue-ish color. Not so baby blue, but it is blue. Stove. Look at these cute little guys. That's funny. It holds the laundry soap. Laundry in the kitchen, and then we've got the fridge over here, as well as some more storage too. So you can see it's been enjoyed as a full, home here full time. And then also the dining room. Dining room seats about 4 to 6 people right here. Beautiful. Okay, I want to show you the car. I mean, the car's not coming with it, but we're going to see the garage, then we're going to go out back. But I just want you to see this garage. And look at this. Look how clean that engine is. That thing is awesome. This thing should be in the Big Bear, like the car show. We just had the car show a few weeks ago. And this is just awesome. I'm afraid to touch anything. Like the colors of it. Like, wow, wow, wow. Let me know what you think of this car. Also, any smart people out there know the value of the car. It's kind of really cool, like a little workshop area, but good place to keep a car, tinker around on the car. And then let's go out back now and see the backyard. So you've got 2 different ways to get to the backyard. You've got this way, and then you've got off the kitchen, or you can walk around to the front of the house. So Michelangelo, Ninja Turtles. This is how Big Bear locks their doors, because that's the easiest way to do it. So why not just do it that way? Fence line is going to be the property line. And look how peaceful, private it is back here. Kind of like stucco on the outside on the back. Just a little deck out here. And then if we walk out, we've got some nice trees on the property. Beautiful sunshine, 300 days out of the year. Boulder Bay, you get quite a bit of snow, and we are going to have an El Nino year this year. So if you are looking for a house and you're going to turn it into a rental, this is going to be a great option for you, because you could get it ready for the winter time and turn it into a rental and get loads of bookings, because it's going to be El Nino. Here's going to be the access to get in back here too. So you can just move these. These are just kind of like man-made structures, shed out back, and nice trees, vegetation, everything like that all around. Let me know what you think. $399.9. If you don't buy it, I think maybe I will. Insurance, probably $2,500, Dawn. I know you're gonna ask about it. $2,500 a year is what I would estimate it to be at. All right, let me know what you think. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.